my friends, it is week 2 of the Pantry Challenge. So last week went pretty well in terms of using things that we've got. Had a couple of issues where I kind of felt like I took my eye off the ball with daytime eating. I hadn't really got enough food in, well, appropriate food for the daytime, so snacky stuff. So I've kind of corrected that for this week. But we're charging ahead for the rest of the Pantry Challenge. Now what I did do today, at lunchtime, I went out, had to go to the pharmacist anyway. We did things like toothpaste and things like that, and so next door but one to that is a butcher, and they were empty. So while I was there, I dashed in, yes I know, but it was empty, and I did buy some more meat for cooking up for during the daytime. So I've grabbed that. I'm going to cook that all tomorrow, just so I've got something protein based to eat during the daytime. But I'm going to carry on eating what we've got in our cupboards for the evening, all that stuff. So I will show you the fridge in a second, and to show you what we've got left after week 1, and talk about plans for week 2. So week 2, I still got my almond milk, so I'm going to start working my way through that before it goes off. I'm going to have some chia seed pudding this week. I bought a gammon to have for lunches this week, because like I said, I did drop the ball on that a little bit. We got some leftover pasta and some bits and pieces for Paul to have. This cabbage is not looking too terrific, so that is a plan to get rid of in the next couple of days. Still got plenty of cheese though. Snacks looking a bit dry. A bit of salad and things. Got some minced beef and still got some eggs, which is good, and some salad as well. So not looking too bad. I think a lot of this will be gone by the end of the week, but yeah, definitely got some room left in there though. So Monday night, I've got this gnarly looking cabbage. I am obviously going to trim all this off. It's been about 3 weeks, I forgot about it, to be honest with you. And this pack of cooking bacon, that's odds and ends sizes. And again, that's got today. Today is Monday the 6th, I think. So basically I'm going to tidy this all up, discard the rubbish, put it in my recycling, my composter. And I'm going to weigh it out. I'm going to do 100 grams of that for each portion, and half pack of bacon, but I'm going to cook it all together, so 200 grams and this whole pack, and then divide it by 2, and I'll have the rest another evening when I don't feel like cooking, probably Wednesday or maybe even Thursday. That is as simple as it gets. Also I'm going to fry it up in garlic butter, and that will be about 5 carbs if that, so that's quite a low carb dinner for tonight. And here's dinner tonight. I've got quite a small plate. I'm not overly hungry, so that's okay. My cabbage and bacon. So this is about 5 carbs, if that. And Paul decided to have a mucky dinner. Gammon, egg, beans and chippies. He deserves it though. He's been very good. He's been eating loads of the same dinners every day, and it's part of the challenge, and it looks delicious, doesn't it? So for Paul's dinner tonight, I'm doing him a Thai green curry with this. Now, well, first of all, he doesn't like Thai food, but I'm not going to tell him it's Thai food. See if he notices. Second of all, I'm not very good at cleaning my pantry out, so let's see how that is. If when I open it, I'm going to do a little test. And if it's really not good, I will obviously not use it. But it is a best before, it's not a use by, and you know, no one's ever died from eating out of date curry anyway. So we'll see how that goes. I also, I work in the food industry, and the food industry is very friendly, and we get sent products from different brands. We do with marketing and PR and all those things, and so we get things given to us, which is really nice, but most of it, 99.9% of it, I can't eat because it's carbs. We got sent these, and again, Paul is not mega keen on quinoa or couscous. He likes rice though, but it's been in my cupboard a while. It is actually in date, I thank you. But I was going to get rid of these, and he might pull a face, but it'll be done. That's 2 things out of my cupboard I want to get rid of. I'm just going to defrost some chicken and think about what I fancy. And that's how the dinner for Paul turned out. And I just went with just a salad because I wanted to clear. We've got all what we've cleared now is all the lettuce, the radishes, the peppers have all gone, the salad dressing has gone, and the mayonnaise is now finished. So we cleared out quite a lot with this meal. So there's quite a lot there, but I'm just getting rid of it. And we have a plan B of a takeaway if this is not okay. Let's see. Hey guys, it's Wednesday evening, and I've just finished my day's work. We're about to go for our evening walk around the park, just 15-20 minutes just to get some fresh air for our allotted daily exercise allowance. And Paul said to me last night, he said, oh, I know we're doing a pantry challenge, And I knew it was going to say, can we have a takeaway? And obviously I want to get Pantry Challenge and knock it out of the park, but he's been such a Bobby Dazzler, eating all the muck that I'm giving him. So I've decided, yeah, okay, then let's get a takeaway tonight. So I think we're just going to get something like fish and chips or something like that. But we'll see. We'll do our walk and see what he says. But probably will be something like that. I won't have chips. I'll just probably have like some chicken wings or something. But yeah, I have relented on the Pantry Challenge tonight and put a pause button on it because he's been so good. So there you go. And this one is mine. This is that grilled chicken meat tandoori with a little bit of salad and a little bit of mayo. Can be a bit salty, so probably won't eat all of this. And Paul just got a load of meat and chips. But yeah, not the best, not the worst, but yeah, definitely having a mucky takeaway. Garden's looking very cute, I have to say. It's getting there. Things are growing. I also bought a ukulele. I know. Fender.com are giving a 30-day, no, 90-day free guitar lessons online. So I spent like 20 quid on a ukulele so I can learn. And today is Thursday. It's leftover cabbage and bacon and some lamb, strangely. The lamb was very expensive. I only got like double that and it was really not worth it. So I'm kind of annoyed. I've also got gammon, beans, and jack potato again. So just leftovers. Looking a bit gnarly, but once it's gone, it's gone. Hi guys, it is Friday and it is a beautiful day. It's also even more beautiful because it's a 4-day weekend here in the UK. It's a bank holiday because of Easter. So we're kind of off work because we're home working, but I'm sort of still doing stuff. So but that's okay, I don't mind because it all helps. I'm grateful to have a job, so you know, got to do the thing. Anyway, it is going to be a beautiful weekend. It's looking like summer's coming a little bit early. The temperature is going to drop a little next week, but looking ahead, it's going to be pretty pleasant for the foreseeable. So that's nice. So because I was really busy with work stuff all week, I didn't get some of the stuff I wanted done. So this week I've got a little to-do list for this weekend. One of those is making crackers. I do love, I miss them. So I'm going to be making some crackers. I've got a gammon in my slow cooker right here. Just all I did was put it on a bed of all the veggies that I'd kept for my scraps, you know, like onion peel, garlic peel, carrot skins, that kind of stuff. I just put it on top of there, nuking it for 6 hours, and it will just be there for snacking on. So I have changed things up a little bit in the last couple of days. My daytimes have been pretty much more carnivore-y than before, so I think that's going to be making a difference on the scale, hopefully anyway. And the other task for this weekend is to actually tidy up my second, I've got two pantry cupboard. I've got 2 food cupboards. I've already done one and I've got a second one which is a bigger one. I'm going to tidy it up because I'm moving away from the fridgy stuff now because it's really dwindled, and I'm going to start on what's in the cupboards because we have not been to the supermarket for a good few weeks and we're using what we've got out of the fridge, and all we're doing now is we've got a little mini mart kind of thing about 2 minutes from our house. So if we need anything in particular, we're just going there. It's like literally with all the shops here, anything now, it's like there's maximum numbers of people in the store. They're constantly cleaning, they're wearing masks. Everyone is really making a big effort. So I think it's like 2 at a time and it's like 3 aisles of a mini mart. That's the kind of size. So that's where we're going to get anything that we need. I'm making a little list, and if one of us decides we need something, we're going to get the bits while we're out. We're not making any special journeys. I am, however, because I think the shops are closed, a lot of them today because it's national holiday. I am going to the butcher's tomorrow because I've been liking eating the meat. So I'm going to go to the butcher's tomorrow, which is another reason why I want to check my cupboards, just so I can start planning next week, week 3 pantry challenge, because I do want to meal planning. So that's it really. I've got what we got for tea tonight. We've got Paul having pizza and chips. Now, he used to be a pizza man, 1 a week. He went off them really hard because of the cheese. He was finding he was getting feeling unwell. Not lactose because he was still eating ice cream, but and yogurts, but I think the fat content. So he went right off them, but I've got a few bits and he's agreed to eat them, and small, very small portions. So we got that. and I think I'm going to try. I had them before, some soya bean noodles from Aldi. I had them, they're okay. I wasn't quite sure if it was triggering a stall or not, so I put them to one side and forgot about them. But I'm going to drag them out because I think that wasn't the cause of it, and have some of those noodles tonight. So I'm going to do chicken noodles. So that's kind of the plan for Friday. So this is a little cupboard before I make a start. It's not big, but it's just deep, and I can't see an issue, particularly in the evening when I'm cooking. So I'm going to put it all out, try to put some organisation in it, and just to see what on earth I've got. And there we go, just a little bit of an improvement. I threw some bits and pieces away that were just really, really bad. Actually a lot less than I thought, which was a little concerning, but then that's the whole point of the pantry challenge, I guess. Lots of veggies, things like beans and spaghetti for my partner, some of my syrups, and some of our sauces. Usually I've got like 3 times this amount, so it's a little bit dwindled, but that's okay. We've got the freezer full yet, and the shops are open, so you know, we're not going to starve. But yeah, pretty happy with that little tidy out. I've got some ideas now about what to put on the plan. Well, it's about 5:30, and I decided to do a little bit of end of day gardening because it's just been too hot to get out here and do things, and I want to lay out here tomorrow. But we're talking about food to Paul, and we was both like, yeah, well, none of us are really hungry. I've been picking at cashew nuts all afternoon, so I think if I'm hungry, I'm going to grab something from the fridge. That gammon's due in about an hour, but if not, I may not even do a dinner tonight. I might just pick. So there you go. But at least I've got a tidy pantry, so that's something. And I'm going to get on with my garden. I'm going to give you a 1-minute overview of what I've done today in the garden. I've put in baby carrots, turnips and radishes, and that's about a 4-week, I think 6 and a 10-week cycle. I've also made some cress and some cat grass for the kittens, obviously, and some garlic chives, so edible stuff. Over here in the little greenhouse, I've got my spring onions there. I've got chilies and all sorts of stuff in here, peppers, tomatoes, and my lettuce leaf seedlings. So another 3 weeks I reckon about to eat those. And the best thing about today, non-scale victory, poured this out, and I said to Paul, I said, oh, I ain't gonna fit in that and it'll collapse. And he's like, don't know, just tried it, I do fit. It's not uncomfortable, it's weird laying so close to the floor, but she fits, she will sit. So tomorrow I'm gonna give the garden a good wash, hose it all down, give it a scrub. But tomorrow, 75 degrees, I'm gonna be under that parasol, and that's my plan for Saturday. And also, before it gets too dark, these are my new lights. Aren't they awesome? The LEDs, they're not even like, they're just battery powered, aren't they cool? I'm also going to attempt this week to grow my own bean sprouts, so which you can use different beans for. I happen to go hold of these mung beans, or mung beans. I think they're mung beans. I'm going to give this a try. It takes about a week, I think, so this is going to be a very interesting experiment. Good evening. It's very noisy in the kitchen because I'm cooking dinner. So for Paul, I've done them in spaghetti bolognese, and the pasta's done, just leaving it to get warm. For me, I'm having chicken fettuccine. I'm using this soya base from Aldi, and I made half a box for 2 servings, so each serving will be 4.7 carbs. They do a black bean version as well, which I've tried. Just going to do some chicken, some onion, and some chili seeds, garlic butter, and that's a lot. Nothing really exciting with that. So my fettuccine, chicken, garlic, chili is done with a little bit of cream cheese in there. Definitely not my finest hour, but it is cooked. I'm just going to put some parmesan on there, and Paul's got spaghetti bolognese and a bit of garlic bread I made, and we've also got leftovers for another day. Well, it is Sunday, end of week 2 from Pantry Challenge. So there was an incident yesterday. Spent about an hour in the sun, which was lovely. I'm a little bit pink. Followed by Paul and I deciding we had had a hard week and to have a bottle of rosé wine each. So we did, and I got quite drunk. I was actually tipsy after 1 glass, which is not, which is a bit shameful. But I haven't had a drink. I don't drink very often. I had a drink since December, So it kind of just flowed really nicely, not going to be honest. So that is going to affect my progress on the scale. Yeah, but I think I just really needed to unwind and just turn my brain off for a bit. So I have zero regrets about that. But anyway, today I'm hydrating, obviously, and getting back to normal. And yeah, so I was kind of hoping and planning to do some cooking today, but I know Mabel, but I'm just not feeling it, as you can imagine, after a bottle of wine. So I'll put that off till tomorrow. But yeah, let's see what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. It's about 4:15. I haven't thought about it. We've got leftovers, we've got some bits and pieces, but let's see. And Paul very kindly cooked tea, lovely. So some sausages and some eggs. Got Screaming Mabel. He's done himself rice and kung pao chicken, and he's got plenty of leftovers as well for tomorrow and some more sausages. So very quick, easy, dirty dinner. And thank you to Paul. Well, that's my second week of the Pantry Challenge done. Did most go okay, obviously takeaway during the week, and just having a few pickings. I'm going to spend the rest of my Sunday meal planning for next week. Now I've cleaned out the pantry, I kind of know what we've got, which is helpful. So I've got some plans ready for that. I'm going to go and practice on my ukulele, which is going really well as well. And I will see you guys for my weekly weigh-in and those bits and pieces. Hope you're doing really well. If you did a challenge as well and you're filming it, let me know so I can check out your channel or your Instagram. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're not already, please consider subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next one.